Hello, this is Gemma from Making Faces. Today I'm showing you my rainbow butterfly. So first of all, get a very bright split cake. I use Tag Fairy Floss. And I'm also using a Wicked Art petal sponge, which is a perfect shape to do butterflies with. If you do butterflies quite a lot, then I'd really recommend getting a few of these. They're well worth it. So as you can see, I'm applying the paint above the eyelid and onto the eyebrow. When you're applying the paint, make sure to use it. When you're applying the paint, remember to dab and pounce the sponge gently up and down to apply. Try not to drag the sponge, otherwise the coverage won't be as good and also the colours will smear. Remember that you're looking to achieve a nice symmetrical shape. Do the same to the bottom. I like to start the bottom wings at the centre of the eye to give it a good butterfly shape. Again, make sure that you're pressing the sponge, not dragging it, to make sure you get all those colours. Next, it's time for the rainbow. I'm using a Tag Rainbow one stroke that someone made for me. And I like to use a 3/4 inch flat brush and do a nice gentle rainbow shape between the wings until you're happy with the coverage. While the paint is still wet, get your glitter and puff it over the design to give it some sparkle. There we go. Next, it's time for the outlining. I use Global Dark Blue and a small flat brush. So, doing thin lines going up and away and thick lines towards the outside of the butterfly. Here it's important to use varying pressure. So as for your thin lines, go gently, and at the ends, on the outsides, push the brush down harder and flat and wiggle to get that nice outline on the butterfly. The trick to getting nice thin edges is to lift the pressure off the brush gently and flick. Do the same on the bottom. Remember to wiggle, 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 flick. Wiggle, 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 flick. And the same on the other side. Wiggle, flick, wiggle, flick, and wiggle, flick. I like to add a little flick at the bottom of each wing to make it more butterfly-like, and also the same at the top. It just makes it look a bit better. Once you've finished the outlining, it's time to get your white. I'm using Diamond Effects, and a thin brush. I'm using a number 0 Loew Cornell round brush, and add some detail. So I like to start by doing some starbursts and some spots on the rainbow whilst my butterfly outline is still drying. Remember to use nice light flicks to create the starbursts, make them point in the same direction, and also try and change the sizes a little bit. To create the spots, I find it easier if I use a really wet brush, and also I think it looks better if the spots are different sizes. Try and make it non-symmetrical. Next, I put the spots on the butterfly's wings. Again, use a nice wet brush, fully loaded with white paint, and start putting some spots on the outside of the wings, coming in towards the eye and making the dots smaller as you go in. Do this all over your butterfly. Now you can finish here, or I decided to put some spots around the eye too. To finish, I put some lip colour on. That's Paradise Wild Orchid, and that's also my son in the background. Hello. Okay, so that's it, all finished. Very quick, very easy. The kids love this one. Have a go at home. Let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed my video, then please remember to like and also subscribe to my channel. Thanks, bye!